Good afternoon, everybody. It is James, your favorite pooper scooper. Well, at least I hope I'm your favorite pooper scooper. It is December 1st. Can you believe it? We are 11 months into this year. And, man, it's been a wild ride, let me tell you. From hiring people, the business growing, firing people. But the reason I kind of want to talk today is if you're starting a pooper scooper service, or you already have a pooper scooper service, or in general service in general, let's talk about the economy for a minute. Everything has gone up. If you're still holding on to your old prices, you really need to check your numbers. We're running about 850, 875, give or take, depending on the week, on cleaning in yards, Employee-wise, my labor has gone up just to get people to work. I am paying a lot of money, and I'm starting to feel the crunch of it. It's getting a little worse every month. The work's getting done. It's efficiently getting done. But my labor's gone up. My insurance has gone up. Of course, just the home stuff, basically I'm paying my workers and cutting my salary, which is hurting the home life. So we've always had this discussion in different groups and things like that, is raising your customers' prices on reoccurring. For us, we're out there every week. So if you can just bear with me here, and what we're talking about is, I'm looking at going through, out of my 800 plus customers, there's about 300 of them that are still on old school pricing from 2, 3, 4 years ago. Even some of them have the original pricing when they first signed up with us. So we're looking at an extra $1 to $2 of them going up per service, which would equal out anywhere from $4 to $8 per month. Now, I'm going to use the example of like 300. So let's just use the example of 300. I raised 300 customers up, $1. That gets me approximately around about, now I know there's 4.5 weeks. We're just going to do this on a 4-week cycle. On a 4-week cycle, that's an extra $300 we made per week. That's an extra $1,200 per month. Last time I did this, I raised 200 people up $1. I lost one customer. I lost one $60 a month customer. So less than 1%. They just thought the extra $4 a month was just ridiculous and they weren't going to pay it. Obviously, they don't value our service. They don't value what we do and what we provide. And that's not the customer we're looking for. Now, I'm not raising the prices because I'm greedy. I'm raising the prices because everything else, our fuel's gone up. Our insurance on our vehicles, our workman's comp insurance, it's all being rebid right now because it's gone up. Labor, just getting people to work. I used to have a whole bunch of full-time people. Well, now I've got a whole handful of part-time people. So the biggest thing I want to say is, if you're worried about raising your customers' prices, they weren't your customers, okay? Your customers will value what you do, and they will understand everything has gone up. And in order for you to still provide a service, and if they still want this service, this is what we're going to have to do. Now, I'm not saying jump your customers up $20 a week. If you're a poop scooping service and you jump $20 a week, your competition is going to come in and snag every single one of your customers. But for me, being in business for 6 years, I have a lot of customers that are still on the original pricing plan, that they never got increases. And a lot of them was because they were just small yards that we were in and out real quickly on. And I haven't really messed with it because it hasn't affected anything. Well, now it's coming out of my pocket to keep, my people working, to keep good quality scoopers out there doing the job who will, one, show up, two, will actually take time and scoop the yard the proper way. As simple as this business is, it gets, you'd be surprised who just can't scoop poop. They for whatever reason, they want to run through it. They want to do it quickly. We were commission based for a long time. We have since gone away from that and gone to hourly. Mainly because I personally didn't think it was fair when, we pay from the first stop to when they get to the dumpster. So that extra drive time there, getting from wherever the routing area is back to the dumpster. Okay. And it isn't like it's far away. We have 2 spots for dumpsters in our city here that we use. And so that's gone up too. The disposal fees have gone up. Which is another thing I want to talk about eventually is, not taking the poop with us anymore. We got a handful of them that let us double bag it and put it in there. But yeah, so if you're talking raising $1, I want you to think how if you did 300 of your customers $1, that's approximately $1,200 extra a month. 1 customer, 2 customers, 3. If you got 5 customers that quit, you more than made it up. A $60 or $80 customer, you more than made up for it with everybody else, and you're doing less work. So keep that in mind. That $1 increase brings you a pretty good number, and then if somebody does cancel, they weren't your customer anyways. I have a competitor in town here that until the new owner took over, he was running super low yards, and people would call me and they're like, hey, so-and-so said they'll do it for this price. I said, I'm not even leaving my driveway for that. Okay. We won't run for that price. I said, just, give us a call when it doesn't work out. And it never fails. They end up calling us because their scoopers have got to run a whole bunch of yards to make any money. For it to be, and we're not charity. This isn't charity work. No, I do charity work. I do discounted work, but our prices are so low as they are. People ask for military discounts, senior discounts. Our prices are so low. We are the bottom. I'm the highest person in town, and I'm on the bottom. We're not going broke, but looking at numbers over the last 6 months, I have to raise prices. And if you don't know your numbers, I would seriously suggest that you sit down and look at your numbers on what it's costing you to run, what it's costing you to go to a job, what everything. For us, it's bucket, rake, which gets used over and over and over. But then you got your, we use big 7-inch rubber bands to hold the bags in. We use wishy-wash or wizzy-wash, however you want to pronounce it. We use that, which, everyone's got either backpack sprayers or 2-gallon sprayers, and then we got big 5-gallon jugs that we carry it in. We pre-mix it. All that stuff adds up and it costs. Plus keeping our equipment clean, the marketing, it cost me $500 to run a 2-week ad to get 29 people to apply. Out of those 29 people, I had one that showed up. So, and I haven't even been marketing towards getting new jobs. We typically get 1 or 2 requests a day that come in, but we're a lot larger of a company. We are Kentucky's largest pet waste removal company. I've built it up. On average, I'll spend $5,000 to $7,000 a month in marketing. I haven't done any of that in the past year. A couple thousand a month's all I'm doing. But it's going to be 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut this short. And if you have questions, feel free to shoot me a text. If it goes to my admin, just let her know to get a hold of me and I'll give you a call back. If you have questions about stuff, I can always help you. I don't mind. I got a few people that I'm mentoring. And you also have to remember every area is different. So remember that. Every area is different. So different things, you know, wintertime for us in the Kentucky area right now, we're fixing to get busy. We've been steady, you know, 3 to 4 signups a week all summer long, which is normal. But winter months, you know, we've had 5 in the last day. So it's time. Have a good day.